Most hunters with a beat-up rifle stock assume the damage is permanent. Scratches weathering gray patches where the finish wore through years ago. They look at it and figure it needs a professional refinish or a new stock. Or they go online and spend $35 on a small bottle from Brownells. Before you do either of those things, I want you to meet Roy Maddox. Roy spent 30 years doing gun stock finishing out of a small shop in rural Tennessee. He started in the 1970s, and he learned one product before anything else: raw linseed oil, a quart at any hardware store for around $6. No brand label, no camo packaging, no gunsmithing terminology on the bottle. Just the same plant-based drying oil that woodworkers and stock makers have used for centuries. Roy refinished hundreds of stocks over 30 years, using raw linseed oil as his base finish. Then the industry started selling specialized stock finishing products. Tru-Oil from Birchwood Casey became the most recognized name in the category, and Roy bought a bottle and read the label. The Birchwood Casey safety datasheet lists linseed oil among the components of Tru-Oil. That is not a rumor from a gunsmithing forum, that is on the product documentation. The formula adds dryers and some additional chemistry to speed up the curing process. But the base material doing the wood restoration work is the same compound. Raw linseed oil polymerizes as it cures. It penetrates the wood fiber and hardens inside the grain. That is why furniture makers used it for hundreds of years before gunsmithing products existed. It does not sit on top of the wood like a coating that can peel or crack. It bonds into the material itself. Roy learned this from a stock maker named Glenn Purvis. Glenn had been finishing walnut rifle stocks since the 1950s. Glenn had never heard of Tru-Oil when Roy started apprenticing under him. The product did not exist yet. What Glenn had was a shelf of raw linseed oil and 40 years of knowing exactly how to use it. He told Roy that the hunters who came in asking for the fastest possible finish were almost always the ones who came back with a stock that needed redoing in 3 years. The wood needs time with each coat, Glenn said. Give it 48 hours and it gives you a decade. That patience is the part that no branded product can sell you in a bottle. It is the method, not the chemistry, that makes the difference. Before I get into Roy's process, I want to point you to something. The complete stock restoration protocol Roy taught me is inside the hunter's vault. Scan the QR code showing in the top left of your screen right now, or find the link in the description below and get the full documented walkthrough in there. Now let me show you what that $6 product actually does to a beat-up stock. Roy brought out a rifle that had been sitting in a barn for 12 years. The stock was gray and dry where the original finish had broken down. 2 scratches ran across the forestock from contact with a fence rail. The wood still had its figure, but the surface looked dead. He did not sand it down. He did not strip it with chemicals. He opened a hardware store quart of raw linseed oil and poured a small amount into a tin lid. Then he dipped a clean rag in and applied a thin coat across the entire surface. The key word Roy uses every single time is thin. Not a wet coat, not a generous application. A coat so thin the wood looks barely damp. He rubbed it in with the grain and left it to cure for 48 hours. The next day, the wood had already started to pull color back. The gray patches had warmed toward their original tone. The scratches had not disappeared, but the wood around them had come back to life. Second coat, same method, same 48-hour cure. Third coat. The stock started to build a surface sheen, not the high gloss finish you get from a polyurethane wipe-on product. The low flat warmth that you see on a well-cared-for working rifle. After 5 coats over 10 days, that stock looked like it had been properly maintained for years. The scratches were still there as shallow marks in the wood. But the stock read as healthy. Stock not damaged stock. That is what raw linseed oil does that no surface coating can replicate. Tru-Oil costs $35 for a 4-ounce bottle. That is around $224 per quart. Raw linseed oil at the hardware store runs $6 a quart. The same base compound at 37 times the price. Roy does not say Tru-Oil is a bad product. He says it is a convenience product for people who do not know the base chemistry. The dryers in the formula speed up the cure time by a few hours per coat. That is the practical difference between a $6 quart and a $35 bottle, a few hours per coat. If you are running a production shop and turning over stocks every day that matters, if you are restoring one rifle stock before deer season, it means nothing. The wood does not know what label is on the tin. It responds to the linseed oil, doing what linseed oil has always done. Roy made another point that stuck with me. He said the industry does not want hunters to know that the base chemistry is documented. Because once you know what the active compound is, you can price shop at a hardware store. A bottle of Tru-Oil on a shelf next to hunting gear is a purchasing decision made in a store. A quart of raw linseed oil requires you to know what you are looking for. The markup only works on customers who do not know the source material. Roy charged fair rates for his work for 30 years, and every stock he ever finished, he finished with a $6 product. Coming up, Roy walks us through the complete coat-by-coat process on a working rifle. Roy starts every stock restoration the same way, regardless of condition. He wipes the entire surface with a dry cloth to clear any loose dust or grit. He does not use water. He does not use solvent. Just a dry wipe to start with a clean reading of the wood. Then he holds the stock under a direct light and rotates it slowly. He is looking at how the wood is absorbing ambient light. Gray patches where the finish is gone read flat and dull. Areas with intact finish catch the light differently. That inspection tells him what he is working with before he opens the tin raw linseed oil from the hardware store. It says boiled or raw on the label. Roy uses raw exclusively. Boiled linseed oil contains chemical dryers that speed cure time. They also leave a slightly different surface character and can darken some wood tones. Raw linseed oil cures more slowly through oxidative polymerization. It takes longer, but the result in the wood grain is cleaner. He pours a small amount into a shallow tin lid. He folds a clean cotton rag into a firm pad about the size of his palm. He loads the pad with just enough oil that the rag looks damp, not wet. First coat follows the grain direction along the entire length of the stock forestock receiver area. Pistol grip, if it has one direction with the grain. He wipes off any excess that pools in low spots before it starts to tack. That is the part most people miss, Roy says. Any excess left on the surface will cure into a sticky film instead of bonding into the wood. The excess comes off. The wood keeps what it can absorb. Then the stock sits for 48 hours at room temperature. He does not use heat. He does not use fans. Just room temperature and time. Second coat. Same process. Same 48-hour cure. After the second coat, Roy checks the surface by rubbing it with a clean, dry rag. If the rag picks up any color or tackiness the coat has not fully cured, he waits another 24 hours before applying the next coat. Third coat is where the wood starts to show what it can do. The grain definition sharpens, color deepens uniformly. Fourth coat, and the surface begins to carry a surface sheen, not a high-gloss finish from a synthetic wipe-on product. The warm, flat luster you see on a rifle stock that has been properly cared for over decades. Roy typically runs 5 to 6 coats on a stock that needs full restoration. He runs 3 on maintenance work where the original finish is still mostly intact. The total material cost for a full restoration using raw linseed oil, less than $2 of product per rifle. He pointed at a bottle of Tru-Oil on the shelf behind him. 4 ounces for $35. He said, the dryers save you. Maybe 4 hours per coat over a 10-day process. 4 hours. You're saving 4 hours per coat on a job you do once before season. And you're paying $35 instead of $2 for the privilege. The base chemistry is documented. Roy said, that is not speculation. Look at the safety data sheet for any linseed-based stock finish. The compound doing the restoration work is the same compound you buy for $6 a quart. The rest of what you're paying for is the packaging and the label and the shelf position. Next to the hunting gear in the store. I want to be clear about what Roy is not saying. He's not saying that specialized stock finishes do not work. He is saying they work because of what they contain, not because of what they are branded as. Once you know that the purchasing decision looks completely different. The gun care industry markets to hunters who do not know the source chemistry, because a hunter who knows the source chemistry prices it at the hardware store. Roy also walked me through what happens when hunters try to rush the process. The most common mistake is applying a second coat before the first has cured. When you trap wet oil under a second coat, neither layer polymerizes correctly. You end up with a soft surface that picks up fingerprints and scratches within a season. Roy has seen it dozens of times on stocks that came in labeled as finish failures. In every case, the wood was fine. The process had been rushed. He stripped those stocks back to bare wood and started over. The same raw linseed oil, the same thin coats, the same 48-hour cure. And the finish held the second time because the process was given the time it needed. That is the only variable that separates a 10-year finish from a one-season finish. Not the product on the shelf, not the brand, not the price. The time between coats. Roy finished his last stock job last spring. He has been using the same process since 1978. And he has never had a customer come back with a finish failure from his linseed work. The full coat-by-coat protocol with cure times and troubleshooting is inside the hunter's vault. Every detail of Roy's process is documented, including how to handle deep weathering. Scan the QR code showing in the top left of the screen right now, or hit the link in the description below. If you have a stock that needs work, this is everything you need to do it right. Go get it right now while you're watching. And before you close out, hit subscribe, because Roy is back on the bench next week. And the wood he brought in is going to change how you think about stock selection for good.